You got a light?
I do have a light.
See something you like? You were looking at
A constellation, long gone.
constellations change.
A committee of self important astronomers eliminated the ones that they didn't approve of when I was a kid and you weren't even born yet.
I'm not that young.
I've eaten caviar older than you.
Never cared for caviar. Prefer sturgeon. Matures with age. What was the constellation?
Antinous.
Should I know what?
Who? He was a favorite of the Roman Emperor Hadrian. Died young. Supposedly, Antinous sacrificed his life for Hadrian, so Hadrian created a new constellation for him. Now the memory of Antinous is erased from the sky.
You must have known a lot of men who died young.
Yes.
You were over there? Blessing to be younger than caviar, then.
Sure, you'll have your war. Rarely go a decade without having one. This decade's just begun. 1950. And Truman already has us in Korea.
Communism's a real threat. It's everywhere.
Yes, Congress and their show of the Committee of Un-American Activities hauling in loyal Americans for so-called communism.
You a communist?
I'm a rocket scientist. I am taking on communism by making sure that we beat the Russians to space. I'm meant to get us up there. Put a satellite up there. Put a man on the moon. I'm meant to go there. It's my destiny. Was a kid. My mother got so tired of me playing with model rockets. Burnt my eyebrows off once. Still playing with rockets. Not to brag, but one day you'll look up, see me up there, looking down on you overseas, fighting something.
I won't have to fight.
You won't.
I won't. I'm Dick.
I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
Richard, it's short for.
Yeah, no, no. I understand. Don't use your real name, sweetheart. I'm Paul.
Paul. A saint?
Mm. I was blind. Now I can see.
The wind blows and
Best years of my life. Want to get out of here?
I wanted to get out of here the moment I asked you for a light. I was blind. Now I can see.
My hotel is this way. But to be clear, you can't stay over. Concierge is nosy, so you understand. Come on. You haven't done this a lot. I can tell. Don't worry. take good care of you. Think of it as a transaction that'll stay between us. I don't want to get thrown in the fruit tank either.
You're wrong. I have done this a lot, Cliff.
Paul, not
Clifton Gordon. Born March 4th, 1916, in New Jersey. Son of Edward and Ethel Gordon. Only child. Attended Patterson schools. Served in the Army. Private First Class, 58th Armored Infantry Battalion. Honorable discharge. PhD in physics from Harvard University, thanks to the GI Bill. Aeronautical engineer for the government. And national security threat.
I am not a threat. I signed Truman's loyalty oath.
Information has turned up about your subversive activities. You're a sex pervert.
Oh!
Which means you can't be trusted with government secrets.
You're a queer hunter?
FBI.
Oh, God!
Hey.
Oh, God!
Come on. Cliff. 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 Just breathe. Breathe. That's it. There you go.
I'm ruined.
Maybe. Maybe you'll get hauled in front of a congressional committee. Maybe not for communism, but for some other un-American activity. Or maybe we can help each other.
September 1st, 1950. Dear President Truman, I am writing you today. I am writing to tell you I am a homosexual. A proud homosexual. I was recently entrapped in Lafayette Park by the FBI, and now my job as a rocket scientist is at risk. I am not maladjusted. I am not physically twisted. I am not a blackmail or security risk. My life's work has been to get us to space. But if the cost of keeping my job is losing my right to live how I please, that cost is too high. So fire me. But make sure that this letter is not ripped up or destroyed. See to it that it finds its way into my dossier. If it's turned back on me someday, it only proves that I have nothing to hide. Dear President Eisenhower, you claim that homosexuality is immoral. That's your morality, not mine. There are many homosexuals that are not troubled, that love being homosexual. I love being homosexual. I fought fascism in Europe under your leadership. And what I find immoral is your fascist order to purge the government of all homosexual employees, demonizing them like enemies of the state, firing them like you fired me all those years ago. Countless homosexuals fought and died for this country. Many of them died as heroes.
Is that your idea of disgraceful conduct? You can't purge those heroes from history. Dear President Kennedy, I write and I write and I write and I won't stop writing. The winds of change are blowing, and a movement to secure the rights of homosexuals is rising across the nation, and my fellow gay Americans will not go quietly. We are many, like the stars in the sky. We will not be silenced. We will not be forgotten. We are done hiding in the shadows. We are done burning our history. I exist!